least try to get a... At least try...
Hey, how's it going, Juho? Give me 1 second. Yeah, actually, I do mind. The stream hasn't started yet. Can't have anyone join. You know, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm about to start. I'm just sharing my links all over the place. Hopefully we don't have a hard day ahead of us, because I plan on writing a bunch today. Well, I plan on rewriting the zipline mechanic. So we'll see how it goes. So how's my day? It's all right. You know, I think I went to sleep at 12 last night, and that's pretty early actually, for me. But yeah, I went to sleep at 12, and yet I still woke up around the same time, which was like 10. Well, I'm streaming right now at 11:21. So I mean, it's almost been 12 hours since I went to sleep, and I'm just like getting up and working. So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous for me. I'm trying to reset my schedule, but I'm still I'm going to sleep earlier, but I'm waking up at the same time. So it's a little unfortunate. I set an alarm and everything, but I was like, damn, I can't get up. It's okay. We're here now. Every time I'm going to sleep, you start your stream. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'd like to have like a better schedule. Maybe I can work around you guys. Hey, how's it going, Chef? Yeah, you saw my spam. You saw my spam on the on Rungeon's server. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be rewriting this mechanic, and there's one other issue that I think I've been experiencing lately, and that's that sometimes our dash, when going through a portal, is it's kind of inconsistent. Let's see if we can like mimic it again. Hey, how's it going, A98K? I think you said you wanted me to call you Anik, but I also like A98K. Sounds cool. Oh, you're off today, so you're working on your gas collecting system. Awesome, man. But yeah, during a G, maybe I'll make a more consistent schedule. I like to stream in the morning. Right now it's 11:23 a.m., so it's we're about to hit noon. But yeah, I like streaming it at like around noon, but the morning would be nice too. See, I can't tell if it's inconsistent here. Let's try it in this other room. The reason why I know it's inconsistent is because sometimes in this room, when we dash through this portal right here, we die. Like, we hit this right here. So it's like pushing us further up. And I think it has to do with our timers. We're like dashing for an extended period of time. But we'll see. Oh yeah, the player does move their head while idling. So like if I just don't move at all. Yeah, there we go. It's the little things, you know. I plan on adding more stuff like that. Does anyone want to help me with a math question? My math is terrible, but I can try my best. Oh, I'm a little slow today. So yeah, you see there, we died dashing through, and if I do it again, let's see. See? That is very strange. Let's try this. Let's try this again. You know what it seems like? It seems like it happens on the first instance of the game. I'm not sure, but we'll try it out one more time. I don't know if I should fix this bug today, or if I should work on the oh, there's so much to do. But yeah, one thing that I was thinking to do instead was instead of making our dash based on time, we can make it based on distance instead. So if you're always guaranteed to dash like 5 tiles or whatever. That's cute detail, love that. Thank you. Yeah, I want to add like a bunch of like cute little like things that are not too noticeable. And hey, how's it going, Zombie? Okay. So the closer something is to another, I want it to scale down relative to it, i.e. get smaller. Gets smaller the closer it is. Closer something is. Are you saying like? Are you saying like if two objects are next to each other, you want it to basically stay the same size or like get smaller? I don't know. Yeah, there's this one bug with it, so I'm gonna look at our player code really quick to see if we could. I doubt we're gonna fix it like in the 2 seconds that I look at our code, but maybe it's like right smack in front of us. And I'll have to. Another thing I'll have to do. I'll have to play test it simultaneously. I made some tea. Well, I made some hot water. Oh, you figured it out. That's good, because I don't think I would have been able to. All right. So I'm gonna test this out one more time. So yeah, I was in my bed last night and I was thinking like, hey, what would be the ideal way to like ensure that, like, because I feel like timers sometimes are inconsistent. I don't know, from my experience. Wait, let's slow down our game here. Actually, it's not too important. You go from the teleport to the dash. That's usually what happens. Teleport, then dash. Yeah, and I think. Let me see something. Yeah, sometimes we dash like up to here, and then sometimes we dash all the way up here. It's such a subtle, it's a very subtle difference, but it's enough. For me to try to like address the issue. So we have our teleport duration timer, and then we also have our teleport dash duration timer. One of these I'm not using anymore, and I'm pretty sure it's teleport duration timer, maybe. Oh god. So yeah, our stream just disconnected. Hopefully you guys still see it. Yeah, I think. So yeah. All right. Seems like our stream is back up. Twitch is still down. But it should be up in a second. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but now I'm not able to see the comments made on YouTube. I'll have to go on YouTube itself. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm gonna open up Twitch on my phone, and we'll just keep both of these up. Oh, this is not good. This is can't play that kind of music. I'm all over the place tonight, or today. Alright, there we go. I got Twitch open on my phone and YouTube open on my my second monitor. I hope my stream's still running. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Let's try to get some work done now. Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, it's 898 X898KX. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna go from we're in our teleport state, and as we're entering our teleport state, or as we exit our teleport state, that's when we enter the dash state. But I'm just gonna go over here. We also have forced. Maybe we could force our dash. Oh wait, no, this is teleport. We want teleport 2. Where's teleport 2? Okay, so if states.teleport2, if exit teleport state, we just change our state into the dash state. And in our dash state, honestly, maybe enter state, or let's just run dash. So in our enter state, we basically just check. We should be running teleport to dash, which is this right here. Let me make sure we're printing this. Teleport to dash state. I think this will help us figure out which piece of code we're running. I mean, it should be this no matter what. And let me just make sure. Another issue that we might be having is dash velocity is equal to our motion here. And then while we're in the dash state, or while in state, we should ensure that we're using dash velocity rather than anything else, which I think we are. While in state dash. Right here. While in state? Oh, this is exit state. This is while in state. In our dash, motion is equal to, if fudged, dash is equal to dash velocity. If not, yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Bar distance, global position dot distance 2, bar distance percent. What is that for? Oh, that's for the zooming in thing that you were planning on doing. Username was taken. Damn. Yeah, that's usually what I do too. I remember I was playing this FPS a long time ago, and I wanted to name myself Joker. So I did X Joker X, but that was also taken. So I did X Joker X, X. So there was 2 X's, and I think what I did finally was like lowercase x, capital X, lowercase x, Joker, and then lowercase, capital, lowercase x. I had to get really creative with it. So that seems like it's fine. Let's run it again. So that's not the issue, but I don't think it's the issue, but we'll have to test it out just to make sure. So I dash through here. I think it's weird. Our dash distance is, I feel like it's inconsistent sometimes. Another thing that might be the issue, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe our motion on the teleport state is not being reset. So what I should do here is make sure that our when we set our player to invisible, I'm gonna remove that for now, just to make sure that we're always spawning in the same spot. Jason asked, when do I plan on releasing the game? I plan on doing a Kickstarter or doing a Kickstarter campaign in December. That's like the plan. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but yeah, like that's. I should say that because I really want it to happen in December. So I'm planning to have everything ready by December. And I mean, I already have some demos if you want to play. It's on Here, I'll send you a link. It's practicalnpc.itch.io, and you can play. It's an older version of the game right now, but the core mechanics are kind of the same. There it is. That's my main itch page. All right. So what were we gonna do? Oh yeah, set player to invisible. Visible equals false. On teleport 2, we're just going to comment this out for now. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so there's no way to know if anything is wrong with it until you know what? I think something did just happen that was wrong. Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know if we're supposed to be dashing that far. Keep running it. Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time. I would like for that bug to happen again. and it's like I said, it's completely. It seems like it's completely random, or I'm just not understanding the edge case that forces it to happen. I'm gonna try it out one more time in one of the earlier levels. If I don't see it happening, I'll ignore it for now because I do want to work on the dash mechanic. I mean not the dash mechanic, the zipline mechanic. We're gonna be rewriting that all today. So maybe by 12, I'll do the zipline mechanic. We'll see. But I don't want to spend all my brain power trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, it is inconsistent, because if you notice something here, yeah, okay, that's where it happened, right here. So if we look at our code, you know what I think it is? I think our global position is not being set properly. I might be wrong. We have all of these values set up here, like the I'm glad I actually wrote this. I completely forgot. But we are printing. I think we are printing the global position of where we're teleporting to. So 4,548. Let's see where that goes. Do I know any big influencers that can promote my Kickstarter or the game in general? Not really. I kind of just, I guess I'm my own influencer. I stream my game dev. That's about it. So we're looking at 4,548, which is that's this one right here. And the global position of that is negative 1,733. That's right here. Oh wait, no. That's 1, 2, 3. That's right here. I think that's a little high. Let me click on it. Like that's 7, 5, 4, 3. That's right here, which is yeah. I think it's a little high. It's supposed to be a few pixels shorter. So if we go into this room, and if we look at our teleporter node. Is it actually 3 pixels? 1, 2, 3, 4. It does look like it's a little short. I mean, it's a little high. Yeah, it's not in the center here. Who would have thought? Maybe that was our issue the whole time. what I could do is maybe reduce this, or maybe make a center node. Because right now, yeah, we are a little high. I'm gonna check if this is always the value that we get. Negative 1,733. If it's always consistent, then it's. Oh crap. Shit. Okay. We'll test it out. Usually it's not a problem. You'll be able to play this game on Linux, if that's what you're asking. Okay, so you saw that we died right there, and that was at global position negative 1,733. Let's see if we can get it to happen again, but with the original height, which is right there. And what was that value? Negative. Where is it? Huh. Actually, seems like we got the same exact value. Negative 700. Negative 1,733. That's not what I was hoping for, to be honest. Let me look again here. Yep, negative 1,733. So our global position is fine. I guess it's our dash speed, and I think it has to do with our timer. Our timer is just inconsistent there. We could print out other things, like maybe our speed of the player, just to make sure that our motion hasn't changed at all. And another thing, it should only be, well, like, yeah, we're in the, let's actually see, dash, teleporting player. So there's one thing that we could check, and we just want to make sure that we're in the correct state when all of this stuff happens. Let's see, dash, teleporting player. And then we enter the teleport state. Okay, so even though it's saying teleporting player to this position, we actually don't enter the teleport state. Let me see something. We're gonna go. No, it's printing the player's global position, so that's actually it is correct. Player.global position. One thing though is I wonder if it's because we're running teleport player here. Let's see our player code. Yeah, so okay, so it's our portal that's changing the player's global position, which is fine as long as it's printing out the same speed. But yeah, it's our timer. I think it's our timer, or it's our motion. Something in our motion is not correct. So just to make sure it's our timer, I'm going to print out our velocity throughout our dash and throughout our teleport state, just to make sure. And if all of that is good, then we'll rewrite the timer. Or I was thinking of writing it in a way that doesn't use a timer. Don't know. What would be ideal for that? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think maybe grabbing distance would work, but it's also a little inconsistent because like sometimes, I mean, distance values are like so specific. Yeah, we're gonna print our motion here. I'll just print it in the state itself for now. It might get a little ugly here, but dash. What we'll do is we only want this when after we've teleported through. So if previous state equal to states dot teleport to print player motion in dash after teleport. Hey, how's it going, Louise? So yeah, we'll print that motion. I'm assuming it should be 110. Nothing really should change there. Oh, another thing we could do is just check how long we've been teleporting for. Even though we say for it to last for only 0.2 seconds, we could just we could try to make sure that it's actually 0.2 seconds. Or 0.1 seconds, whatever it is. You kind of got your game on the game store. Or, I mean, on the Play Store. That's awesome, man. What's the game? I'll check it out. I don't think you mentioned it before. I remember someone also mentioning that they got their game on the Play Store. Yeah, I think it was someone else. Thanks, Louise. I'm perfectly fine with 9 people. Oh, and there we go. 10 people. Just like that. Or at least it tells me that there's 10 people. So yeah, this is in our dash state. I think our motion should be 0 while we're in the teleport state, but I'll print it out just in case. Print motion and teleport. Oh, I'm a little slow today. Let's try that again. Okay, so yeah, our motion in our teleport state is always 0, 0, 0, and then our motion in after the teleport state is 110. I don't expect for there to be any inconsistencies there. Let me see. Well, we didn't get that bug. Well, not the bug, but we didn't die right there, so I don't know if I should keep rerunning this. Oh, that was actually pretty close. That was pretty close to us dying right there. Let me run it again. Oh yeah. Ah, it always seems like we're gonna die right there, but we don't. There we go. You know what it does seem like though? It does seem like we're spawning a little too high. It's fine. Five. I'm. You know, I actually had a stream the other day. Um, it hit like 40. I think it hit like 40 people at some point, and it was actually a little overwhelming to have that many people watching. So I don't know. Like I like. I want to say I do like it when a lot of people are watching, but at the same time, it's a little overwhelming. Like even yesterday, we had like a bunch of people watching, and they were like talking so much that I kept getting distracted, and then they were talking about other things like unrelated to game dev, and I mean it was fine, but it was like I enjoy it, but at the same time it's it is a little distracting. Okay. So I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna run this a few more times because I think I see what's going on here. I think I see what's going on here. Yeah, sometimes, you know, even though it says our global position is different, man, I can't tell if I'm like high or something because it seems like it's fine here, and then sometimes it seems like it's not. I'm gonna keep running it a few more times just to. Okay, yeah, there definitely is an issue. I can't believe it took me this long to notice it. So you'll see here when I dash through here, it's definitely our global position. When I spawn here, where's my mouse? Can you see my mouse? I don't see my mouse on the stream. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you do. Okay. I'm looking at the YouTube stream, so there's like a huge delay, so I expect I'm like yeah. I'm just distracted by the delay. But yeah, we spawn right here, down here, and then over here we're spawning up here. I don't know why that's the case, because over here we're grabbing the export teleporter node's center node, which is, well, center node is the effects hitbox collision shape, and that value should always be consistent. I don't know why sometimes it's not, but yeah, that's our issue. So it has nothing to do with our player. I think it has nothing to do with our player speed or anything like that. Hey Zomphy. I think I remember you saying hi before, but for some reason my chat's showing it again. Yeah, currently OBS is a little weird, so I'm using Twitch on my phone to see the Twitch chat and my second monitor for the YouTube chat. Have I done any tutorials? I think I've done one tutorial. I think I've done the thing is, I've done a few tutorials, and I don't think I've ever released them, because I'm always like, I'm I guess a little self-conscious about it, because I make a tutorial, but I hate like taking myself too seriously, and I remember making my YouTube tutorial, and I thought it was too serious. I'd rather, like, personally, I like doing the live streams and kind of like teaching there. So like if anyone has a question on like how a mechanic works, I'll explain it like in the moment. But making a dedicated YouTube video on like how I make a certain mechanic work, I don't really do that. But maybe one day. How do I get your links to be clickable? What do you mean? Is which links is what I mean to ask. Okay. Oh, strange. Link tree. I mean, sometimes I feel like maybe links sometimes don't, like, if they don't automatically hyperlink your link. Um, it's probably just an issue with their code. Also, Linktree has like a weird top level domain. It's like, what is it, like EE at the end? So maybe some websites or I think as long as you include the full, like, HTTPS and the slash at the end. Hopefully, I think it should work. And thanks, Louise. Thank you. Never unsub. You're funny. So, yeah, it's our global position. So for some reason, player.global position equals export teleporter node dot center node dot global position. Even though it says it's correct, it's wrong. Don't know why, just yet. But what we could do, what we can try to do is maybe have our player. So right now we do teleport player. Let me see where we run teleport player. So yeah, right over here, teleport portal import node is equal to node, and then teleport import node dot teleport player dot self. Maybe we'll keep this the way it is, but maybe we'll say teleport. Let's see if this works. I don't know. Teleport portal import node dot export node, is that what we call it? Yeah, this. I'm gonna grab this. So we're just gonna grab it directly. We'll see if that fixes it. I'm just testing things out right now. Export teleporter node dot center node dot global position. What we're gonna do is just set player or self dot global position is equal to this. So yeah, it's literally the same exact thing as this. Another thing that we can try to do is right now we're grabbing. Let me see something. Maybe this node is different. Like, they're all the same size. They all have the same point of reference. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's the same exact node. So let's test this out. See if anything is inconsistent there. Oh, you know what it might be? I think I figured it out. I think I know. We'll try it out again, but I think I know what's wrong with it. What kind of game am I making? I'm making a platformer. Similar to Celeste, if you've heard of that game. Yeah, so you see, our global position is always inconsistent. So, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try one more thing. Let's do this. Okay. Let's print this out. Export teleport node, export teleport global position is this right here. Whenever we printed the player's global position, it seemed like it was the same thing, but this should always be the same thing. And we'll like double check with the files. Can I please teach you how to make a game? I can try my best. And if you want to make a thumbnail, yeah, I would say just message me on Discord. I'll get back to you. I promise. Yo, how's it going, Epic Raisin? We are currently just debugging. Well, it's not really a bug, it's just some inconsistent values that we're getting right here. Whenever we teleport through these portals, it took me a while to notice, but we yeah, these export values here are wrong. Let me make sure that we erase the motion. We know it's not an issue with our motion, so I'm going to erase those print statements that we made. Alright. It is already 12:07, and I was hoping to finish this by 12. So it's not going to happen. But honestly, this is something important. So we'll fix this. Maybe it might take us all stream to fix this. If it does, that's fine. And then we'll get on to the dash mechanic. Yeah, it's so weird. See, why would the center node of this one be a whole lot lower than the center node of this one? What I'm going to try to do is... It might be because of the way we're dashing, maybe like while we're in the dash state, our motion has pushed us up a bit. So what I'm going to try to do is while we're in the teleport state, like reiterate the fact that we should be in that spot. And so let's go into teleport, where did we put it? Teleport self, or yeah, teleport player. In teleport player, what I'm going to do is say, well, we're going to say self.global position is equal to this. We're going to put this in the while-in state for... Actually, we could put it in the exit state of our teleporter. I'm not sure when we set it to null. But let me see. Let's go back to teleport. Teleport import node. Teleport portal. Import node is equal to null. Oh, we actually never set it back to null, which is fine, at least for now. I think what we'll want to do is put it in our exit state, but for now, in our exit state, I'm actually just going to keep that value. So at the end, teleport player is equal to false. Self.global position is equal to teleport portal. Import node. So yeah, as we exit, we're just going to reset that global position, and then we should be dashing, hopefully, from the right global position. If this is not the issue, I don't know. Okay, so you might have noticed. Oh, there we go. So I think it has to do with our speed. We're just so fast that our motion, I guess, or maybe we just never reset our global, our motion on teleport. So let's do one more thing. Do I know what LUA is? I kind of do. I know like people code in it, but I don't know too much about it. What time is the stream ending? The stream is ending when I've had enough. when I finally say, hey, I'm sick of this. Hopefully that's never. But actually, I do have to leave. No, actually, I do have to leave at 1. So in 50 minutes, I have to leave. Usually I stream until I'm just tired, or I feel like I'm not getting enough progress done. But today, I do have some plans, which is sad. Like I wish I could stream longer. I feel like I could get a lot done today. But tomorrow I will be online, and I probably will stream around the same time. I know some people have been complaining. No, not complaining, but they mentioned that they go to sleep when I start streaming. So maybe I'll do a morning stream around. I'll try to do one at like 10 a.m. up until maybe 1, hopefully. And yeah, that's what we'll try to do. But no promises. So yeah, on the entrance of our teleport, so on enter state, let's just say, or wait, do we even have an entrance for our teleport? Oh, you know what we could do? Watch this fix it. Motion. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Although I don't stream to be monetized, to be honest. There's this. Okay, so yeah, I guess setting our motion doesn't work, or resetting our motion doesn't work. We could try doing this maybe for our hitbox, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's not an issue. Wait, maybe it is an issue. I mean, as long as it's consistent here, I can't tell. The thing about being monetized is that, so I didn't know about this, but if you are monetized, if you are like a Twitch affiliate, you actually are not allowed to multi-stream. I didn't know this until recently. Fortunately, I mean, I'm not monetized. I mean, I'm not a Twitch affiliate, so I have nothing to worry about. But it made me realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't become a Twitch affiliate, just because I like multi-streaming, and I mean, the point of streaming is not it's not to make money from streaming. Like, that's, I don't know. I don't see the benefit, or I mean, obviously there's a benefit for making money from your streams, but I guess it was never the goal to make money from my streams. So yeah, it's kind of just like a chill thing that I like to do, and I'd rather get more people watching the stream than to have less people watching the stream and make money from it. So I think we got it to work. Right now, we'll only notice that bug happening. Wait, let me just make sure. Let's run this on the same scene one more time. So whenever we do spawn in the wrong spot, it should tell us. We'll visually see it when it resets our position. So like here it's fine. Here it seems like it's fine. Here it's fine. Here is when it's not fine. for some reason we spawn a little too high, but then at the end of our teleport state, it teleports us back into the correct spot. I don't know why that's happening. I'm assuming it has to do with our motion, but I don't. I can't tell. But it's fine. Oh, it might have happened here too. So yeah, it's kind of like a check. Like it does check for itself, but I don't know. It could mess us up in the future. But you know me, I'm not concerned with the future. If it doesn't work for future me, then he'll have to figure it out, just like present me has figured it out today. So yeah, we're done with this. Now it's on to the zipline mechanic, which I'm going to completely Yeah, if that's kind of how I like to treat it too. At Big Raisin, it's kind of like, yeah, it's just a chill dev sesh, and there's no pressure too. You know, like if I was, like, if it, like I hate anything that's like, I mean, it's not a business. I mean, maybe some streamers treat it like a business. I'm sure they do, and I mean that's completely fine. But it's also like, it almost ruins the beauty of a stream because like now it's not a chill dev sesh. It's someone's work session. Oh, and I know you asked how my day was. My day is alright. It's just starting, so it's not like there's not much, but we're on a good start, right? I mean, we figured out a bug, so it can. I mean, it can only go down from here, but it's already went up, so we're good. But yeah, I do like the casual. Like I like it being casual, and it's kind of it's yeah. I think people treat me more like a friend when it's casual like this. Okay, so now we're going to be working on the zipline mechanic, and I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. Let's move our player forward a bit. Whoa, what happened here? And you've Raj. You have a good point. It's a little it's a little harsh, but you do have a slight good point. Share love without payment. Yeah, I sometimes feel weird about accepting payment. It's like it's appreciated, but it's also like it's not why I do the stream. Okay, so the reason why this is happening, we're trying to create this new, we're trying to make this new mechanic where when you dash into, well, when you go into this zipline, there are other objects that will force you out. So there's like this very basic looking arrow that, yeah, it just forces us to dash. Usually it should only force you to dash once. But what's happening here, because of how our zipline is currently set up, is we have a hitbox inside, and that hitbox is sending a message to our player to dash out, and then as you're dashing out, the player's hitbox is detecting this box, so now we're dashing twice. That's basically what's happening in a nutshell. And one thing that I can do to work around this is to send a signal to our player, basically use a timer to say, hey, wait for a little while before we run another hitbox on the player. Another thing that I can do, and I had this idea yesterday, I actually don't remember what it was, so we're gonna look at the zipline code right now just to see what I could possibly do. Oh, I think I figured it. I think I remember now. What I basically want to do instead is at the moment, what we have going on in our zipline is basically all the code for the zipline is run by the zipline. Um, the ability for the zipline to stop or for the player to exit is run by the zipline, which is not ideal. We should have the player focusing on all of this kind of stuff. So let's figure that out right now. Honestly, it might require for me to like rewrite a lot of this stuff. Like this right here, if player is on orb and player.jump input is equal to true, like this shouldn't even be in our code. This was me just rushing through, making it work. But yeah, it's not ideal. You're 15 now though. Wait, I didn't see you. Yeah, Louise. I don't think I've seen you, but yeah, thanks for the support on your first time around. I mean, I've seen you earlier today, but yeah, thank you. You're very enthusiastic about the stream, and in response to A98K, I would say. Yeah, I mean, if you're already getting offers at 14, that's pretty cool. I'd say, like, make your own games for a little bit, since I don't know, actually, in certain states you can already work, but I think it becomes a little bit more controversial if you're working, outside. I mean, outside of your country it might be fine, but like in your country it might be a little weird. Like, I don't think Fiverr allows people under the age of 18 to work. Oh, you're from India. It's the I don't know the laws for like international work, because I would assume that you would probably want to get work from somewhere in like the United States, just because the payments are higher. And I mean, you could work remotely, so it would be ideal for you to work in the US, or like, work remotely for people in the US. US, or like, any like, I don't want to say developed country, because India is a developed country, but I mean like countries that have more money, I guess, like the UK, the US, Canada, those types of countries. Okay, so yeah, our teleporter, right? The first thing I think I wanted to do was rewrite our teleport state, or our zipline state, to actually be zipline state, because right now we have this teleport to state and we have the teleport state. The teleport state is what I want to be switched over to the zipline state, and I think while we're here we might as well optimize the code, since I'm going to be rewriting it anyway. So yeah. It's 9:54 p.m. in India. It is 12:24 here, 12:24 p.m. in the East Coast of the United States. That's where I am. Okay. So player exited orb. So what we want to do with our teleport right now, what we do is, let me see. On player exited orb, we set hitbox. So what's happening here? I don't think we actually ever tell our player to exit the orb. We do this all through the player's code, which is what's supposed to happen. But what we should do is, whenever the player exits a state, we should tell this object, "Hey, we're not communicating with you anymore." So let's look at our teleport state here right now. let's try to replicate everything that's in our teleport state into the zipline state. So, states.teleport. Wherever it says states.teleport, we're going to say change state to states.zipline. Same thing with this. We have this variable called teleporting. We should call it ziplining or zipping or something like that. So I'm gonna quickly back up everything, and then we're gonna go hard at it. Hopefully we can get all of this done in 30 minutes. Pre-new zipline. Hey, how's it going, Atomics? Welcome. Alright, everything is backed up. We're gonna create a new variable called ziplining. Or you know what, I'll leave it as teleporting for now. Let's just do this. Change state to states.zip. What do we call it? States.zip. Zipline. Yep, there we go. That's all we have to do. Let's see the next states.teleport. So there are 33 results for states.teleport, so we're going to be teleporting. So this is from our jump. You know, I should just copy states.teleport for outer state logic, because this is going to happen a few times. Just copy this over. Ooh, I hope. Wait, I need to make sure we didn't. You know what I'll do? Okay. Yeah, I think we were fine, but you can never be too sure. We'll just comment it out for now. Because we have that state called the teleport to state, I want to make sure I didn't mess up anywhere there. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now. And then yeah, we do have the states.teleport itself. For now, we're just going to make a new state called zipline. States.zipline. And it's going to be the same exact thing here, so we're just going to copy all of this here. Whoop. And we'll run all of this in here. We can leave this state here. I don't think we'll never enter it, but I'll leave it here for now. You know what? I'll just comment it all out. We don't want it. You like the kettle in the back? Thank you. That's what I use for my tea. Right here. Or my coffee. Whatever I'm drinking. Okay, so we've changed all of our states to the zipline, but we still have the states.teleport like code running from time to time. So like right here, if our previous state was the teleport state, I mean I'll change it to zipline. Seems like we don't even run anything, but I'll leave it the way it is. Teleport 2 is fine. states.teleport. So what is this? This checks for our dash in the zipline state. We're gonna rename that too to zipline. In our fall state, same thing. So you know what I could have done is just checked for states.teleport. Oh, no, we couldn't have done that because I already named this states.teleport too. So yeah, we're just gonna. Unfortunately, we have to do it this way. What happened here? Yeah, it's I know it's tedious that I have to do this, but I want to make sure we get it right the first time, or the 100th time. States zipline, and we're still gonna have to rewrite the zipline state, or like some of the code for the zipline state. It might have been ideal for me to actually just keep all of this teleport stuff here and just work on changing, on like recreating the zipline state. So like right here, handle area entered. We don't really need this. Actually, I don't think we even use this anymore. So there's a lot of stuff in our code that's gonna change. Damn. We're almost there. Only I wonder how many results we have left. It says 19, but it's also including we're almost at the end here. Yeah, we're done. Okay. So everything what was that? Teleport 2, teleport. Yeah, it should all be fine. The only thing that I think might happen now is, I don't know if we check for the teleport state in our player. I mean, in our zipline states. No, we don't. So let's see if it works. I mean, it should be the same exact thing. It was just us renaming everything. Oh, there's one more thing that we have to do, and that's to update our states. We have to update our states in our level manager. So I'm just gonna grab all of this here. And what I really should do is, instead of putting all of this in our player, we should put this in our level manager and then have our player access the level manager. In a perfect world, I'll probably do that relatively soon. Yeah, right over here. We want to just rename this to, or we just want to keep that there. And we can keep the print states. Yeah, this should be fine the way it is. And yeah, our states work perfectly fine. What we're gonna do now is for our zipline. What do we need to do? We need to make sure that our player exits the teleport state from anything, basically. So if we dash out, the player presses the dash button, they should switch to the dash state, and everything should just run automatically. So if we go into our state logic here, into our newly created zipline state, and eventually I plan on reorganizing all our code. I was thinking of maybe making a node or like a script for each of our states. It would help us organize our code a bit, but Yeah, I'd have to figure it out because I'm so used to having everything in one file, or like all of our states in one file. But you know, the more code we add, the more hectic it's going to get. So we'll see. I definitely won't do it during or like before I do the Kickstarter. It's gonna look the same way. It's gonna look like this before the Kickstarter, and then depending on how well the Kickstarter goes, will determine the full scope of this game. And the full scope of this game is like 5 times larger than what it currently is. Then yeah, then we're gonna have to rewrite a lot of this stuff. So let's see. States.zipline if teleporting is equal to false. So this is basically saying if we're at the end of the line of our zipline, this is what runs. And then if there's jump input, then we change our state to something else. But we need to make sure teleporting. So teleporting, that's what I originally called it. We're gonna probably call it ziplining. And then if there's jump input or dash input or force dash, we force our player into the dash state. And then if our health is less than 0, then we die. These are the only 3 states that we could change into. I guess we could change into the idle or the jump, but yeah, this is the same exact thing. So let's just look at teleporting for now. Teleporting. What is this? This is our while in state. If our teleport orb is equal to null and teleport.getParent is equal to null, teleport orb.direction is equal to our last direction, get orb last direction. Our global position is equal to the teleport orb's position. This is while we're in the state. Oh, yeah, this is while we're in the state. And if the teleporting orb.start, so basically if it's running, we set it to false. This is basically what removes us from the teleporter. I think what we're gonna do instead is have it. We're gonna be running a signal instead. So let's do. Let me see. Yeah, basically, if it's done running, we stop teleporting, or we stop ziplining. The next thing is, I assume this is our exit state. Yeah, in our exit state. Whoops. Yeah, in our exit state, we just guarantee that teleporting is set to false. That's fine the way it is. And I think we're going to remove all of this here. Teleport orb last direction is not important anymore for how we want the mechanic to work. Oh, welcome back, Louise. And then in activate node, if teleporting is equal to false, and we can teleport node.activate, we activate the node, teleporting is equal to true, teleport orb is equal to our teleporter child, which is the object that moves, and then we connect kill player, and we actually don't do this anymore. We'll have to figure out a way around that. And yeah, I think that's okay. That's everything. And then the teleporting node just figures it all out. So what I think we want to do now is have everything, I guess, act independently. So while we're in the teleporting state, or while we're in the ziplining state, I guess that's the first thing we want to figure out. What we should do here, instead of grabbing the child, is so the teleporting orb is equal to the node.getChild. What I'll do here is, in our teleporter, maybe I should change this to, I feel like I should rename this to zipline, because it does get confusing. And yeah, like right here it says teleporter, we're going to call this zipline. And then in our player, let's just call this zipline. Teleporter. Let's name this zipline. And finally, teleporter zipline. I think that's it. Oh, and one final time. Here, this is in our manage collision. We'll call this zipline. Okay, Louis. I apologize, Louis. I think I feel like that's something that I've known before, but I still say Louise because it's like my brain just tells me to say that. But I'll remember it for you, Louis. This question might be a little dumb, but do I ever Google stuff all the time? Actually, I don't want to say all the time because lately I haven't been Googling stuff, but I wish I did more Googling. I guess because the mechanics that I'm working on are like specific to me. Sometimes when there's like a slight edge case that I'm trying to figure out, I'll Google it. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, whenever I'm confused, I Google stuff. Or, like, whenever I don't understand one of the nodes that are in Godot, I'll Google it. Usually, I like to Google, like, sometimes I search help here. And this gives you access to the docs in Google, in Godot. But sometimes I like to view it in another window. Or, like, I'll Google something and it'll take me to the docs and then I'll look at it through the docs. I rarely ever watch YouTube videos anymore related to Godot mechanics, but in the earlier stages I did a lot. Or if I'm like working on a new game, that's when I'll start looking it up. Yeah, I'll check out my Discord once I'm done with the stream, and let me see. Yeah, I saw you message me. I'll respond once I'm done with this stream. Yeah, you're especially for like bigger programmers, like if you're a software developer for a company, you're gonna be Googling all the time. You never stop Googling. Or, if you don't use Google, you use something. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Louis. So yeah, we've reorganized it, and I think we know what we want to do. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how we're going to have our so yeah, there's one other thing we want to do, and so right over here, we're grabbing the child of our teleporter. Let me see something. So this is our path follow 2D. We're telling our player to follow the global position of this object right here. At least that's... Oh, you know what? So our teleporter orb is this right here, but where do we set our player's global position? It's not here. We called it what? We called it teleport orb sprite. Yeah, I said I will. I will check my Discord once I'm done with the stream. Yo, what's up, Captain? Captain Mangles. I see. Yeah, I said I'll check once I'm done streaming. So we set global position to teleport orb dot global. I think we've already tried it since it's commented out. So I'll ignore it for now. It's not too important. Yeah, we'll just have to figure out a way for our zipline to communicate with our portal, with our player. So let me think about this. Gamers gather to grab gargantuan gargoyles. So alright, so the first thing that we want to do is this shouldn't be running here. If player on orb and jump input is equal to true, we want to get rid of this. And when we set our zipline node to equal false, we're just gonna tell it to run player exited orb. So let's do that first. Player exited orb. What do we call? Oh yeah. So when we set our teleport orb equals null. So there are a few times where it's equal to null, but all of those times, well, the most important time when it does equal null is when we exit the state. And I assume that's here. Yeah, on our exit state. So before we set it equal to null, we're going... Oh, wait, this is only when we die. Is this the only time we set it to null? No. So we should do it in our exit state for our zipline. And I guess... the reason why we kept it originally was because we weren't sure when we wanted to... how long we wanted to hold this last direction variable for. But I don't think we're going to be using it anymore. So I could get rid of it here. We'll leave it here for now because there's still some mechanic that I might want to mess with. And that's yeah, we'll leave that for now. What we do want to do is on this exit state, we're going to say teleporter.player exited orb. Player eggs. Oh, you know another thing we could do. Oh, wait. Teleport orb. So teleport orb is actually the main. Let's see. So teleport orb is actually equal to the main object. It's not equal to the teleporter itself. That's not good. So what we want to do here, let me see. I mean, we could rewrite it, or we could make a new function for it. It all depends on how much I want to confuse my future self. So yeah, teleport orb is literally just this object right here. It has no script to it. It's the teleporter that's actually the important part. But I know, like now we're calling it like all these different things. It's going to be called a zipline. So I think what we'll do is we'll create a reference to it in our player. Player stats. I don't think we have anything for teleport just yet. Let me see. Map stuff. Spring. We have a exit zipline and we have a teleport, and this is teleport orb. So I'll put this all in zipline since that's what we're going to be calling it now. Teleport orb last direction, teleport orb. But yeah, this is all, even though they're called teleport, they're zipline stuff. So let's do this. We have the teleport orb. We're going to have another variable called zipline. Call it zipline main node, or yeah, we'll call it zipline parent node. And then we should have like a zipline moving node instead of the teleport orb, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. Since all of our code is, you know what? Let's do it now. Var teleport, or var zipline. We'll call it var zipline moving node. Whoa, 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 whoa. How old am I? I'm 24. We pressed Control Z, and I think he messed up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Zipline parent node, zipline moving node. Okay. And teleport orb. So every time we have a teleport orb, we want to replace that with zipline. And we could honestly, I think we can do that with find. Wait, can we find in files? Is there a way to replace? There we go. So we want. So we have this teleport orb current direction. We don't want to mess with that. Let's call this zipline moving. What do we call it? Zipline moving object or zipline moving node? Zipline moving. Oh, this is our teleport orb. You know what we could do instead, just so we know we're replacing this the correct thing, is for var teleport orb. We'll just comment this out, and it'll always give us an error for objects that don't exist, or for variables that don't exist. If you actually play the game now, if you press escape or if you press the pause button, it'll show you all the controls. So yeah, every time that's just Windows' way of saying, hey, make sure you trust this software, or make sure you trust the developer of the software. So I mean, if you trust me, You can run it. If you don't trust me, don't run it. So I hope we did not mess anything up here. Same exact thing should happen. Hey, how's it going, Agwu? Why is my controller not working? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It doesn't work just yet. We messed something up. So I think, yeah, I have to go pretty soon. So I'll showcase for anyone who hasn't seen the game before. I'll showcase what it looks like for the earlier rooms, and we'll actually make sure that these teleporters are working properly. And then in my next stream, I will rewrite everything for the springs here. I mean, not the springs, the zip lines. I think, yeah, just writing it from scratch will be a whole lot better. I think I'll make it cleaner. It'll be nice. And it'll be a smooth stream too, or a smooth programming experience. Keep up the good work. Thank you. This is the gameplay. It's very basic right now in the earlier levels, and then as you go on, it gets a little harder. Oh, I have to be good at my own game. Well, as I say that, I die one final time. Some of the animations need to be fixed. Actually, not even the animations themselves, but how I handle the animations. Sometimes they're a little buggy, depending on which state you are in. I've added a few states since I've worked on the on the animator, so it does look weird from time to time. Oh yeah. So that was a he died right there. Oops. Let's try not to die. So yeah, this is the typical gameplay. I'm making it look, I don't know if I make it look harder than it actually is, or, I mean, I think I make it look easy. It is hard. It is challenging. But I'm pretty generous with the respawns, so it shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, this is the main mechanic that we've been working on. And we've had the zipline work before. I'm going to push this room a little back because I noticed I died whenever I dashed into it. And another thing Yeah, so the zip lines don't work right now because we're rewriting it, but there are a whole bunch of other rooms related to the zip line. I'll show it here, but I won't be able to progress through it because we can't dash through. Yeah, it's a cool mechanic, and we'll figure it out as we go. I think it'll look really clean by, let's say, in 5 streams. It should look, the whole game should be pretty much polished for the mechanics, and then we can get on to finishing the level design and all of that stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's everything, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I've been working on this game for 2 years now. I think in November is when I officially hit 2 years. And hopefully we can work on this game for another few years. I would love to keep working on this game. Fun fact, game developers are usually programmers. I wouldn't say I'm a pro gamer, but I'm very good at my own game because I've probably play tested. You know, there are a few levels, and I probably play tested the same levels over and over, for like hundreds of hours. You know, every time I implement a new mechanic or like I debug something, I'm play testing. You know, like I'd probably say maybe 10 to 20 minutes of this stream alone was me play testing. So, yeah. I should be good at my own game, right? If I was bad at my own game, that'd be a bad sign. Where can I get the game? So I'll send all of the links. It's free on itch.io. I do plan on making it a Steam game, and there's a Steam page as well. If you want to wishlist it, you'll be, notified when it comes out. But if you just want to play it right now, it's right here. But yeah, this is an older version. It's still good, but doesn't represent what it currently is. And then the Steam page is right here. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you around. Bye. How do I end my stream?